Is that right?
By the way, instead of those left on those for next week. Right now,
All right, brothers and sisters, let's go ahead and begin. I'm excited about this lesson today. And the reason I'm so excited about it, well, first of all, after that sacrament meeting, how could you not be excited about most anything, right? I know, seriously, that was awesome. So I've asked Eldon if he would mind giving us an opening prayer.
our most gracious Father in heaven, we're thankful unto thee for the gospel of Jesus Christ in our lives, for our freedoms here upon the earth, and for the joy we have of gathering together and fellowshipping with thee. We're grateful for the preparation this Sunday to this lesson, and we pray that thou wilt bless Brother Barlow, that he will be able to effectively deliver to us the things he has prepared. We would pray that for health, for service, and for comfort, and for healing of those who cannot join us this day, and for those who might be traveling. We ask that thy spirit would watch over us in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, Eldon.
So, Brother Paul, I got a question.
Yeah.
Are you going to be without your better man?
No, that's not even a question. And I never have. In fact, I told her last night, I said, you know, you are so much better than I am. And she goes, I told you never to tell me that again. And how did I not? Anyway. All right, so I have been asked to facilitate the fifth Sunday lessons. And, you know, the church has such incredible resources that when I looked at all the tools, believe it or not, there are lessons for fifth Sunday within our tools. So I looked at it, and it's all about love, sharing, loving, sharing, and inviting. I thought, my gosh, we could break that down to 3 lessons for November, which is going to be the next one, and then the one in March. So this lesson today is about more around the opportunities of loving, right? And just in general, and how do we build that capacity to share and develop relationships with others. The next one is about inviting to, if I remember correctly, inviting to church activities. And then the very last one, which really is a good one right before the holidays, because we have so many wonderful things that we have going on for the holidays. So that was a pretty awesome one. And then the very last one is inviting to come to church meetings. That's the one that's in March. So today is the preface for these 3 next fifth Sunday lessons, and I hope that it's something that we take away. And here's one thing, disclaimer completely, guys, is I don't want you to think I am in any way, shape, or form going to be saying, oh, this is, I do this, or this is the way we should be. It is so extremely important that this individual approach to how we love, share, and invite others works in our own way, with our own spirit, our own talents, our own agencies that we have. And in any way, shape, or form do I claim that it is something that's fit for everyone. We do it in our own way. But today, I hope that we can be reflective and we can share out strategies, share out experiences that each of us have had in loving, sharing, and inviting those that are around us. Not just to come to church, but how do we invite them to want a better life? How can we help them? How can we draw them to that experience? So that's the essence of our lesson today. Okay? So I need a volunteer at the very end of the lesson who will share this with us, because these are the promises that I spoke about when you read the bulletin. I put in the bulletin, hey, here's something you can expect to find from these lessons. So can I have a volunteer who will, in the lesson, read this one for me? I need a volunteer. I need a hand up. Charlene, thank you. All right, I need a volunteer to read these for me. Who's going to be doing that one for me? LeGrand, thank you.
Nothing, so I'll remember, right?
No, well, it's going to come back, but I want you to find it, because not only do I want you to read it very briefly, I want you to give it to us the context. So like read the take that next one, protection from temptation? Thank you. And the very last one, forgiveness of sins. Who can do 62:3 for me? Thank you, Whitney.
Hey, I'm gonna have to back up, I can't remember those two. My mind's
Do you want to
Even one's got one.
Okay, so you do 62:3.
Got it.
Whitney, can you do Legrand's, and Legrand yours is the second one or the third one?
Second.
Okay, Whitney, can you do that second one for us? Sure. All right, so this is coming around. Now, these again are the blessings that come to us when we're involved in these activities of loving, sharing, and inviting. I promised that I would be able to share with you what are the rewards for us if we do these things. And by the way, thank you for choosing to stay today. I know you had other options. What? Thank you, Leslie. But what else could it be? All right, thank you. So, yeah, there you go. Thank you for that. So, I promised that I would share with you one of the blessings. Brothers and sisters, these are going to be the same 4 sets or 5 sets or how many of them up there that will be in every one of these. These are going to be reminders that if we do these things, these are what the Lord promises to give us. Forgiveness of sins, protection from temptation, sustaining power from God to endure to the end. And the very first one is joy and peace. Those are promised blessings that we will receive. I know it, and I have. All right, you ready? Here we go. The objective of this lesson is to help us understand simple ways we can live and share the gospel more openly in our everyday lives. That is the objective for the next 2, after this one, Fifth Sunday lessons. Okay, so kind of letting you know what's ahead of us. Okay, here's what we're going to do to open it up today. See, it's here, it's just not projecting there. And I downloaded it. All right, well, okay, we're going to have a little segue, okay? So I want you to think about it in terms of loving. What does the term loving mean to us as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? How do we show up? Yes, totally.
Accepting.
What is it?
Accepting.
Accepting.
Caring and other people, showing you care about people in need.
That's a perfect example of that. Colleen, what were you saying?
The ACC accept, like welcome and understand and be cool with everybody.
Be cool with everybody. I like that. Be cool with everybody. You don't have a daughter who does that very well, Tori. That girl would accept anybody. And she demonstrated that throughout her entire life, and she still does. And it's really fun to sit back and watch somebody that can engage without prejudice. Anybody. And it's really lovely to see that. So thank you for bringing that up, and thank you for sharing that. How else do we show the loving part of this? Charlene?
Well, I just want to say sometimes we better understand by using the opposite. And so when we think of the opposite of love, to me, it's being very selfish and self-centered. And so what is the opposite? Opposite of that is totally thinking of remembering yourself. And that's kind of the way I look at love.
So Charlene, can I maybe put you on the pedestal for a moment?
No. Absolutely not.
I'm going to anyway. All right. So I happened to be a young kid growing up next to the Gregersons there on King's Place many, many years ago. And I always remember Charlene Gregerson being part of the lives of Beth and Jean. And she was always full of life and full of cheer and joy. I remember that very clearly. Even though there was a little age gap between a little kid and where you were at in your life at that time. And so I asked Charlene just in a little bit back, I said, Charlene, tell me what you do with the Chamber of Commerce. And that conversation led to, okay, well, if you do that, what else do you do? Charlene, share me about that one.
Judy,
Yeah.
she's not a member of the church, but she's a lovely, lovely lady, and her daughter had to take FMLA to be with her all the time. They couldn't really afford to put her in a care center type situation or a memory care, and she gets nervous when she's not with people she knows. So, I just sit with her when Jamie needs time off,
And it's too private for that.
and she's lovely.
And she's lovely. And so, thank you, Charlotte. Interesting that never in that conversation was there any trust. I can only get them to come to church. That didn't even exist in the conversation about the purposes behind why Charlene chooses to do what she does. And I know there's many opportunities that we find to extend ourselves to the lives of others that are living amongst us and around us. And I know that's a vitally important thing. Do you think you've done it?
And
Nah, I think
I think
maybe it will collide now.
Night, the stars are.
Not exactly sure how you got it. It's not embedded into your PowerPoint. and your
Okay.
PowerPoint is
Should we,
taken out of it.
can we just go over and cut right to it?
But,
I'm not connected to the internet. So this is
Are brightly shine.
it's a holiday song, obviously it's about Christmas or Holy Night. And the images behind it is where you have a family that's going to, I think it's a Lowe's or Home Depot, buying a Christmas tree. And it's what they encounter at the store that really sends the message, and how that then evolves through this very big presentation through the song. I thought I had it downloaded correctly, because it even played for me back there when I was sitting.
You have it downloaded correctly, but right now your PowerPoint is taking over the screen, and I don't want to exit out of your PowerPoint.
You can exit out of it. Yeah, go ahead, because I can get back into it. All right, so what we're gonna do is I want you guys to think about a point in your life when you've actually had it where, like what some of the stories that Charlene shared about her extension beyond her home. She wanted to set that up where she wasn't bored with herself. And I think that's such a pretty funny way to express it, because it's true. You know, there are certain times when we have to think, I don't want to just become nothing. I want to continue to evolve. And that level of service is really a beautiful way to do it. So what I'd like to have you do is think about a moment or time in which you have extended yourself beyond the walls of your home. I really want it beyond the walls of your home, because I think we find different ways in which we can probably serve our families that are right there. But
Okay,
what's
we're ready to roll.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get it on.
It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise me. Let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord, then ever, ever praise we. Noel, Noel, night. When Christ was born, all night. On your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, all night. When Christ was born, all night. When Christ was
There's something that really touches me about that video. And, you know, I often think about, am I looking in the right place to find the Savior? To give me guidance and direction of where my eyes need to be looking to help others. Such a beautiful song.
No, and that was sung the best I've ever heard sung by anybody.
Pretty, it's
That added to it.
called Gentry today. So let me ask you a couple of questions on the follow-up of this one, see how we do. Did the example in the video align with what you think it means? Now in here it says to do missionary work. But I want to say, does it align with what it means to be loving?
What are you looking for? I'm sorry.
So the question is, did the examples in the video align with what you think it means to do missionary work or to be loving? And if so, how?
Maybe in both situations.
Okay?
Because I'd be that person who would help the guy bothering him and get help when he sat the light went and drove off. I had to aid him up for a long time. And I bet you this day, if he fixed it somehow or went back and did it, I would not time him later.
Thank you. What else? Did it align with what you think? Yeah, okay.
Well, you know, I know this is what you're looking for, but, you know, oftentimes when you see people in circumstances like some of we have this feeling that we should help, we should step forward and do something, and ignore them. And the first thing this fellow did, he didn't ignore the feeling, actually did something about it.
I love that. Here's where the feeling. So does that align with what you think of showing love is not ignoring the feeling?
It's a start.
It's a start, isn't it? Okay.
You show my love by recognizing himself.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. Did you have a comment? Yeah. Oh, okay. Bro.
Lee, your initial statement or question when you started this lesson was kind of like synonyms for love. And I think, and
kids a valuable lesson. At the end, you see like his daughter giving the other kid like a toy or something. That wouldn't have happened if the father hadn't created an environment to show an example. You know, how many times you drive down the road, you get your kids in the back, you see some bums on the side of the road, you might make a comment or, well, that's disgusting, or hey, take a shower or whatever. The kids hear that, you know, and I don't know, I mean, that father was a good example, even though whatever he made mistakes, whatever, he was perfect, but he taught his kids a lesson that day, that night,
Yes.
that about charity and about fear of Christ, and in the end, maybe that's the most important job you got as a man, to be a good example to your kids.
Yeah, great point. Thank you.
Give time for story.
Yes, go ahead.
So us sitting here is way different than if we were in a dark alley and surrounded by people that we didn't know, that didn't dress like us, that didn't smell like us, etc. I mean, there's a whole different scenario there. One year at Christmas time, we decided that we were going to quote unquote be the good people and help the homeless. And as a family, we boxed up, well, we bagged up a whole bunch of stuff. And we went out in the evening to my mother-in-law, who was not a member of the church, and we went looking for somebody who needed to be helped or have concern. Our first stop was we found some people at a bus stop. And we asked them if they needed anybody, or knew anybody needed anything or needed help. And the one person said that she could. And so we shared one of our bags with them. They had multiple things in it, including food and warm socks and all kinds of stuff. And so then we went to Goodwill, and they warned us off that we were going to get mugged and we shouldn't leave it to them to do it, and we should go home to our little warm houses and mind our own business. And as we drove back past where the bus stop was, we noticed that the person there had taken the bag apart and shared it with about 500 or 600 people. And so then we asked them if they knew anybody else that needed help. And they told us where there was a place over by Cashman Field where there was somewhat of an encampment. And we went there and we were nervous because of what we'd been warned, etc. And we finally contacted somebody in a van, and they said, we're fine, but those people over there need help, and those people over there need help. And they began to direct us to where they knew the people that were really hard up, needed things. And we ended up literally distributing probably about 30 bags of stuff, and a case of oranges, and a case of apples, etc. And it turned out to be one of our best Christmases. But it was a learning experience for us as opposed to a giving experience that we started it out to be. Because what we learned was in all the communities, everybody's skill is carried for other people.
Great story. You know, what's interesting is that this isn't just an example of, you know, sometimes what we consider the most downtrodden, the most impoverished.
gown on, hat, gloves. You have your feet covered potentially, and you wash in and wash out, that's the rule. And they agreed to it. And I used to get more feeling on these people that tell me their story, because I tell them they knew that I had a story, maybe as good or theirs maybe better. But I did this for a long time. I got more strength from seeing these people that trusted me to tell me what they were going through. It was so grueling. But then this one girl came along this room on Christmas Eve. I remember it was a long time ago, probably 20 years. On Christmas Eve, just a little girl went in the room, introduced myself, and she was all by herself, had no little stuffed animals, nothing hard. And she introduced herself to me, and she told me she had brain cancer, and she knew how long the nurse wouldn't tell her how long she had to live. And I said, we can live forever. I saw that. And then, anyway, I talked to her and talked to her. And after a while, she learned I was there just to talk to her and be by her side for Christmas Eve. And she looks at me and she goes, I asked her what she wanted for Christmas. I bring her back something that day. And she says, you're the best present I ever had on Christmas Eve. And I asked her why was that, and she told me. And then she told me that her mother abandoned her there in this hospital and left her to die more or less, and she did. And I pondered over that until I couldn't stand it more, and I went and hunted her mother down, not physically or aggressively. I just wanted to talk to this woman, and I had some leads, but I found her finally. And she was off doing drugs, didn't care about this beautiful child, just full of light and love you ever will meet. And she never griped or nothing. Anyway, I talked to this woman coming down there, give her a ride and bribe her with a little money. It took a while, I finally got her down there, got them together. And it was okay, but it wasn't genuine amongst the mother or her. When the daughter it was, she was still striving to have her mother. But anyway, I gave that up because her mother quit going up. Anyway, I kept going up there. And I fell in this love that I wanted to adopt this little child. She was gone, she was going. And you know what? Till the day she passed, she never said one word about nothing. She never cried. She never bitched. She never said one word. She did say she had it, knew about it in my dreams. But, and then I went to see my son graduate in California one Friday, and I used to go up every Friday to see her, and when I went to California and see her graduation, flew right back. I walked in a room the next Friday, and it was clean. And I learned a lesson right there. Live in the moment when you love in the moment. Don't worry about things in the future. You do sometimes. But that little girl will always stick out in mind. She was 9 years old. She died of brain cancer.
Yeah, you can tell, yeah, so.
Yeah.
By the way, Jeff is being baptized tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock.
Congratulations, Jeff. So, yeah.
So, just a thought I had, like, I think there's sometimes
the story I'm going to share with you is something that I just got shared with me the other day, and I've shared some stories with you about my daughter Melanie. Melanie just recently purchased a home on Sandra, the corner of Sandra and David Ford, and she was committed to that house. Pam and I kept showing her all the other homes available in Boulder City that might be something more affordable, that might be more appropriate for the size of her family. She was committed, in fact, almost to the point where she was angered by us introducing other ideas to her about that home. And Pam and I would sometimes go to bed and go, why is she being so stubborn about that? We have no idea the reasons why. Well, come to find out, the owner of the home is a lady that is in the other ward. It was relatively inactive. Anyway, she and her daughter were buying a home in Storybook. They needed the combined income of both families to sell their homes in order for them to afford the home they wanted to buy. And so it took a little bit of time for the sales of each of the properties to take place. When Melanie got to the home and introduced herself and told her a bit about her family background, I believe Sister Pritchett or Kim, is that name ring a bell to you? I think she was, I don't know if that, I think she was very inactive. But come to find out, my stepmother, Carol Barlow, is an artist, and every year she would draw beautiful pictures. She'd replicate those on greeting cards and send those out to all of her friends and our family. When she learned that Melanie was the offspring, or the daughter of John Barlow and Carolyn Barlow, she brought out a package, and on the package was all the greeting cards that she had received from my stepmother. On the very top of that greeting card pile was a drawing of a beautiful blonde-haired woman with a caption that said, "Believe." Now, Melanie has pulled away from the gospel to withdraw her name, and when she got that
just news to some friends. Hey, wanted to invite you, if you're interested, here it is.
Yeah.
And it, the brethren are really making it easy for us to
That's
take
right.
that next step to be able to go. Statistically, if you look at who are the individuals who will come to be baptized and to the do the work at the end, those who will come to church. So and just one other thing. One thing that we can remember is all of this. We often, we moved in and we had a light on our sports court when we turned on, and it finally occurred to me that we were shining lights right into our neighbor's house. And Wade never said to me. And I finally went over and I said, I'm really sorry that we can do this. So I got up on our seat and put ladder and adjusted the light so it's not in his windows. And that started off a friendship. And another thing that we can do is as we have that friendship, we can really learn from our evangelical brothers and sisters. If you said to one of your evangelical brothers and sisters, hey, I'm really suffering, or I'm having a hard time, they say, let's pray. And they would do it right there in their driveway.
Not afraid.
We should do that.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing. I think it was a little awkward. Here you are at 6 o'clock in the morning, just walking the neighborhood, and you're praying with your neighbor.
Yeah.
And then there's a powerful spirit.
Thank you for sharing that. I want to go on, and I want to have us read that very first scripture, and I can't remember who volunteered for it. You can see we had a lot of content, guys, that this lesson is just, and we're going to carry this on, even to the point of having it being rejected. Okay, so here's the very first question. How does sharing and loving in the way that Jesus would have us do, how does it provide peace and joy to us? So who has that one? Charlene.
Okay, well, let me give you context. In the chapter before, we have the priests of Noah perish as Benadiah prophesied. Many Lamanites are converted. Okay, now that takes us to this chapter 26 and 11. And but Abram said unto him, I do not boast in my own strength, nor in my own wisdom, but behold, my joy is full. Yea, my heart is brim with joy, and I will rejoice in my God.
So why does he feel like he wants to be so boastful? What happened in that time period where Ammon is talking about this?
They turned from iniquity to, and they're Lamanites are being converted.
Yes. Yes. So can you imagine our joy? What we'd be feeling like? I mean, it's just like absolutely ecstatic, and we just hardly could even contain ourselves. So that's what he's referencing. All right, so go ahead and read 13.
Behold, how many thousands of our brethren has he loosed from the pains of hell, and they are brought to sing redeeming love. And this because of the power of his word which is in us. Therefore, have we not great reason to rejoice?
Okay, so I'm just saying, brothers and sisters, the same thing is, when we bring them the light of the gospel, whether it's through our word or through our action, this is the way it's going to be. Charlie, read that again. Would you mind?
Hang on, I was
Okay,
thinking of-
thank you.
Okay. Behold, how many thousands of our brethren has he loosed from the pains of hell, and they are brought to sing redeeming love.
Okay, stop right there. Do our love actions help release people from the pains of hell? They do, don't they?
Sometimes.
Sometimes they do. Yes? Oh. Did you have a comment?
No,
Oh,
but, I've always loved that concept to sing the song of redeeming love,
yes.
because the foundation of everything that is at home in any of our lives, as we mentioned today, is Jesus Christ. He's the foundation on which all that is meaningful to us really derived into and through tongues. That redeeming love available to all of us.
So whether it's through our missionary labors or our love of humankind, that can be experienced. Certainly carry on.
Are you wanting me to finish 13 or?
No, why don't you go to 35?
35?
Yeah.
Now, have we not reason to even unto boasting in my God, for he has all power, all wisdom, and all understanding. He comprehendeth all things, and he is a merciful being, even unto salvation to those who will repent and believe on his name.
Okay. So we're gonna stop right there, and my testimony is, brothers and sisters, I know there's a lot of content here that we did not cover, and I was gonna have some little role plays going on too about conversations, but the conversation is rich when you share out your personal stories. Truly, when we love one another, whether it is simply by small acts of kindnesses, the tender mercies that we experience, and we can help provide that to others in our lives, all the way to inviting to participate in the gospel-centered activity. That's what our joy will be when it talks about the promises, and I know there's a lot, and we'll get into those on the next Fifth Sunday lessons. This is just the first one. We are a gospel of cheer, a gospel of joy, and that's what we should be experiencing. I mean, how many people truly have the restored knowledge of the gospel of Jesus Christ at their fingertips in so many different ways? And it's so wonderful that we are given ideas on how to better improve our lives, make our lives more joyful, so that we can rejoice when others are lifted up. That we have that opportunity to lift up, to help, to lessen the burden that's placed upon their shoulders in so many different ways. We can do that. And we have the inspiration, and we have the light of the gospel, we have the light of the Savior in us. And we can do so many amazing things. We just have to not fear. We have to be willing. We have to be observant. What else should we be? Caring, prayerful.
Confident in your
I love that. Be confident about our message. Again, the message of love. And I promise that if we do that, opportunities will come for us to invite into other discussions that will have great.
Father, we pray for those among us who are sick and afflicted. We give thanks for all things. Do it on the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen. Thank you.
People don't know how much care comes from
Thank you for being here today. I know.
Good job, John.
Yay, thank you. Love seeing you here. Thanks for coming every Sunday. Thank you. Thanks for your help. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Video was outside of the
Interesting.
to download embed.
Who's the new one? I have no idea. Hey, thanks.
Should have just clicked on the PowerPoint. You see up?
Yes.
Where in the gospel library are those lessons located?
So, it's funny that you should ask.
Because I was looking through and I could.
All right, so when I go to my app,
Yeah.
I just scroll down here and it says, "Love, share, and invite." No, wait, Fifth Sunday lesson ideas. And so that's where it's at. But you can even go
So
to your.
does that just come up then on a Fifth Sunday week?
No, You know, it might, I don't know.
You said you've
But I did.
You've seen them all for the
Oh,
rest
yeah,
of the
yeah,
year.
yeah, they're all there, and they're all in the same, actually, they have them broken down, I think, by topic. But if you actually go to your LDS website and put in, you know, where the search engine is, the magnifying
Are
glass,
you talking about the?
LDS.org.
Oh,
You could even go there, LDS.org, and then in the little magnifying glass, where, you know, for the search,
yeah,
you could just put in Fifth Sunday Lessons.
but it's gonna be right.
Yeah, it's gonna be there, it should be scrolling down.
Elder Square president, but I'm always busy with kids.
Here, let me see your device. This is awesome.
Three boys, he's in the middle, a 5-year-old, 2-year-old, and a 8-month-old.
All right, I don't see it here. So here, go here, and put in Fifth
He's in Utah with his aunts.
No kidding, I was missing him. I
Sunday
see Mr. Terry.
Yeah, he took him up to
Hey,
St.
what's in for
George.
dinner? What's that?
lessons.
He took him to St. George for the weekend.
Very nice. Oh, he
And
deserved
then
it. He was
go-
doing good in school.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
He is doing.
Where's your
I
go?
go and pick up my grandson every day and I see him.
You're offline. Well, that might be.
But for the most part, he's doing
How did it go?
That's what I saw. I saw that message come up right away. It says,
You're offline. So keep that in there. When you get home, hit that and hit return, and it will take you. Where you need to go to find the Fifth Sunday Lessons. But they're inside the app. If I go to my LDS library here, so I'm going to go to my home. Oh, that's it, home right there. Anyway, it's continued reading, but there's things that I already had up. I'm going to put in Fifth Sunday Lessons, and here it is, Fifth Sunday Lesson Ideas, Facilitator Instructions. So I'm going to hit that, and there they are, Fifth Sunday Lesson Ideas. And so sharing the gospel resources, and then here's Fifth Sunday Sample.
Wouldn't be by any chance calling specific.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not. So, and here's the 3 lessons right here. Simple ways to love, share, and invite through word activities, and inviting friends, family, neighbors to church.
Okay.
So those are the 3. So this is the one that I did today, the ideas from today. But the emphasis was on sharing how do we love. Love, sharing, and inviting. Okay?
I'm sure I can figure it out. I'll be doing some.
Well, we're
searching.
always here. Yeah.
That was news to me that those lessons are actually suggested lessons from the church.
I know. When they asked me, and I just happened to be looking at that, and I said, you know what? There are lessons already there for Fifth Sunday Lesson
Because,
Ideas.
when I was a bishop, it's on you, bishop.
To figure out everything.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
know. No, the church is a well-oiled machine right now.
Yes.
If you can't find something good, then you're not looking hard enough.
Yeah.
Absolutely mind-blowing, the information that's available.
Absolutely. And what's out there for you.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So, and all the links they take you to and everything is crazy.
Yeah.
So,
So awesome.
Well, thanks, Earl, for being here today.
yeah. Did you have a big
Participate.
class or a medium class?
It actually probably was about the same as we've had in the past. It didn't seem like it was too awfully small.
No, it certainly looked like it was totally abandoned when we were starting to come.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
were starting to sacrifice.
Well, I only had 6 kids in primary, and 2 of them haven't been there before.
Oh, really?
So it was the Lawrence.
Oh, really?
No, well, you had,
Thanks for your help, Bishop.
Yeah,
one.
that's
Oh,
right.
he's a rock, that's right. Him.